deliberations. Welcome back to Newsline here as we continue to watch what is happening at the case here with Donald Trump, a historic day. Pleased to bring in former President Trump's legal spokesperson, Alina Habba, to the show. Alina, good to have you in today.
Thanks, Bianca. Good to be here.
It's great to have you. So here we are. They haven't come out since the morning with more questions. They were confused about the jury instructions. And in fact, so were many legal scholars who are talking about this menu, talking about the fact that he's now calling Michael Cohen an accomplice, and a lot of changes and switch ups here at the very end. When you see them kind of asking for more clarification for these instructions, does that signal to you something good, something bad, or neither?
Well, you never really know, let's be clear. But to me, there's obviously a disagreement, and that's a good thing for the defense. You never want a quick turnaround, obviously, unless it's an acquittal. But here, I think they're really examining and have questions about what actually took place, what was actually said. Again, all of the comments that they asked for were not President Trump's. It was he said, she said. And that is the entire crux of this failing case, in my opinion. As to the jury instructions, you know, these are 50-plus pages. I have a set of them. They're in depth. It's very difficult for them to have to be able to remember it and apply the law. So I'm not surprised that they asked for a reread on that.
You know, 86 hours of testimony, Alina. 279 exhibits entered into evidence. After all that, it took to closing arguments where they had to spend hours, where jurors are almost falling asleep to try to bring it home, if you will. We know that the number 3 at the DOJ, Biden's DOJ, Matthew Colangelo, is here, was brought back down into all of this. And here we are with the former president sitting in a courtroom waiting on his fate by 12 jurors, a jury of his peers. It is astounding and a historic day of where we are. Many say why this case has even been allowed to get this far to where we stand.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. Frankly, the statute of limitations passed. This was examined by 2 DAs, including the one up there, and they passed on it. But now we have it because President Trump decided to rerun for office. And that is the entire reason we are here, to keep him locked up in that cold ice box, as he calls it, which it frankly is, and keep him off the campaign trail. It is a real sad day for American history. We should not be here doing this right now. We should be talking about policies. We should be talking about real issues in America, how to handle this inflation problem that we have under the Biden administration. But instead, we're here, and his lawyer has become a spokesperson. It says it all.
How are his spirits day 2?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. What was it?
How are his spirits today, day 2?
His spirits are great. Honestly, so good. I could not say that more. He sees this for what it is. He knows he hasn't done anything wrong, and he's effectively just waiting, hoping that they're seeing the truth as well. There really were no facts here to the applicable jury instructions. I don't even want to call them crimes because we don't know what it is. In fact, the judge couldn't even point their direction. Like you said, there's this menu of options, and they don't even have to all agree on it, the underlying crime. It's crazy. So, you know, to him, he thinks this is nuts. He can't believe that there's this many police, this many, you know, that the news, that this is what we're talking about when there's real things happening in the country. But he's used to it. Unfortunately, he is used to it.
Unfortunately, yes. It is a sad day as we look at this and see exactly where this may go. Alina Habba, always great to see you. Thanks for joining us. I know it's a busy time down there. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you.